Swords of Blood token Presale incoming. Learn why this hack-and-slash P2E game is the next big game in Polygon. Disclaimer, the text below is a press release that is not part of crypto news. Editorial content. Swords of Blood is the first hack-and-slash RPG ready to change the play-to-earn space by introducing a new concept known as play-to-own and play-to-win. Instead of attracting users through unsustainable P2E earning mechanics, Swords of Blood wants to create a thrilling game that players love to play with earning potential as a bonus. After the game's first version managed to attract over 4 million downloads, the project is currently gearing up to launch a token Presale for early adopters to get a piece of the native token $SWDTKN, which will be used as the main transaction and rewards token in the ecosystem of Swords of Blood's expanded version in the blockchain. The first AAA-Quality hack-and-slash RPG with P2E mechanics. Swords of Blood is the first AAA-Quality, fast-paced hack-and-slash RPG built on the Polygon blockchain. The game boasts flashy combat mechanics, top-quality graphics, immersive gameplay, and a wide variety of game modes that can keep players engaged. The game is backed by in-depth lore that takes place in the world of Azura. This land became a place of violence, betrayal, and cunning evil after the dragon betrayer defeated the Bladebound Order, who were sworn to protect Azura. After thousands of years of darkness, the Sentinel, an ancient goddess, took pity on Azura and resurrected the last of the Bladebound lineage to bring Azura back to its former glory. Players can become fearless dungeon crawlers, bounty hunting battle mages, or powerful warriors in the game. They're able to grind for loot and craft epic gear, allowing them to forge weapons of magic and iron to defeat the waves of monsters. The combat mechanics in the game are outstanding, providing an in-depth system for players to master a wide variety of weapons and elements. Players have to hack and slash through hordes of monsters and build devastating attack combinations as they become progressively harder. Backed by heavyweights and MVP already available. The MVP version of Swords of Blood is already playable, which includes many game modes for players to test out. With a similar feel to the famous Diablo franchise, Swords of Blood currently allows players to embark on its main campaign with 3 difficulty modes. There is also a monster hunt dungeon in which players are required to battle off waves of monsters. In addition, the boss fortress requires players to team up with 4 players to fight bosses. Alternatively, players can go head-to-head in player vs player for prizes or participate in the daily dungeons, which allows them to play unique games for special rewards. The great thing about Swords of Blood is that it's backed by some of the industry's heavyweight investors. Venture capitalists like Fundamental Labs, Solana Ventures, Gate.io Labs, and Master Ventures all participated in the fundraising for the game as they believe the hack-and-slash can compete in the P2E space. Swords of Blood wants to attract mainstream audience. The entire idea for Sword of Blood is to become a gateway for traditional gamers to adopt Web3 gaming through an immersive gaming experience. The product is a free-to-play game with blockchain features designed to focus on players' long-term retention and monetization through attractive gameplay and seamless experience. The team is on a mission to make blockchain-based gaming accessible to everybody by removing potential barriers to entry that today's P2E games experience. When a user signs into the game, a custodial wallet is created through Stardust, which allows players to store, buy, and sell tokens and in-game items. By using Stardust, players have no reason to create a wallet outside of the game, and through a partnership with Simplex, players can directly purchase tokens through the wallet using their credit or debit cards, building up from 4 million downloads. Swords of Blood is building upward on the intellectual property first released in 2019 by Artifex Mundi. The game's first version was called Bladebound, which received over 4 million downloads when it was first released. As a result, the game has a very active gaming community with a very high retention rate. Hitbox Games LLC bought the rights to publish the game with new features that allows them to bring the latest version of Bladebound to the blockchain by introducing play-to-own and play-to-win game mechanics. The recent acquisition will also enable them to create micro esports tournaments. In addition, they have a 150-hour expansion pack lined up, written by team members from heavyweight games such as Cyberpunk, The Witcher, and Command & Conquer. Ultimately, the game intends to eventually become a community-centric MMORPG as the team plans on adding more multiplayer features such as tournaments, clans, DAO, and 4/8/16 player vs player arenas, bringing more opportunities for excitement to gamers. Presale incoming for early adopters. Early adopters that believe Swords of Blood will have a strong future will be delighted to learn that the project intends to host a token Presale for its native token $SWDTKN. The native token is designed to fuel the entire ecosystem and will be used as the platform's main reward and transaction token. All fines, fees, and rewards in Swords of Blood will be paid in $SWDTKN. The utility for the token is taken further as players must own the token to get past certain hero levels in the game. The token will let them acquire in-game gold and gems to advance in the game. It can also be used to acquire season battle passes to enter into player vs player tournaments for additional prizes. Furthermore, $SWDTKN will also be required to trade commodities, characters, and skins on the Swords of Blood marketplace. Those that invest in the earliest stages of the Presale are eligible for special perks such as exclusive access to the game's fully-fledged closed beta, automatic whitelisting of Swords of Blood NFT sales, digital giveaways, and much more. Overall, Swords of Blood sets a new precedent in the GameFi space by bringing an exciting RPG to the blockchain.